When does a prank cross the line from harmless fun to actual harm? In the age of viral content, this is a question we can't ignore. Prank culture has evolved from innocent gags to elaborate stunts that sometimes go too far. The pressure to outdo the last viral hit pushes creators to blur the line between entertainment and endangerment. The audience assumes everyone's in on the joke, but that's not always true. When a prank inflicts real fear, distress, or injury, it stops being funny and starts being criminal. The harm is real, even if the intent was just a joke. In the digital age, that harm is recorded and replayed endlessly. The question isn't just about humor anymore, it's about accountability. We need to ask, are we laughing with people or at their expense? The consequences of crossing that line can be life-altering for everyone involved. Viral pranks may get clicks, but they can also leave lasting scars. The internet never forgets, and neither do the victims. So, when does a joke stop being funny? When it stops being safe? Enter Shock Factor, a YouTube channel that mastered the art of viral pranks. Their formulas stage public confrontations, film bystander reactions, and rake in millions of views. The creators, Alex and Ben, claimed everything was planned and everyone consented. This narrative let viewers enjoy the chaos guilt-free, believing it was all just theater. Their videos featured actors in outrageous scenarios, public breakups, fake arguments, bizarre stunts. The real stars, though, were the unsuspecting bystanders caught in the middle. Shock Factor's success depended on the illusion that only the reactions were real. They engineered content for maximum outrage and shareability, always skirting the edge of acceptability. Their thumbnails and titles promised drama. Crazy Karen tries to get me arrested, not clickbait. They built a brand on monetized mayhem, always insisting it was just a prank. But this carefully crafted image was about to unravel. The line between performance and reality was thinner than anyone realized. When the script failed, so did their control. Shock Factor's next video would expose the dark side of their formula. The fallout would be impossible to stage. The video that changed everything started like any other Shock Factor prank, titled "Gold Digger Prank Goes Horribly Wrong." It featured actors in a staged confrontation. But this time, a real bystander intervened, concerned for the woman in the scene. The actor, staying in character, escalated the situation instead of diffusing it. Words turned to shoves, then a punch. Caught on camera, unscripted, and real. The crowd gasped. The actors froze. The illusion shattered. The camera kept rolling, capturing the raw aftermath. A man on the ground, a stunned crowd, and panic on the actor's face. This wasn't a prank or a social experiment anymore. It was a real assault. The video, meant to entertain, had crossed a line into violence. The title promised chaos, but the reality was far more serious. Shock Factor's brand of entertainment had become evidence of a crime. The consequences would ripple far beyond a single viral video. The audience was no longer in on the joke. They were witnesses to something real. The fallout was just beginning. When the video first dropped, fans thought it was just another act. Comments praised the realism of the punch, convinced it was all staged. Years of scripted content had trained viewers to see everything as performance. The channel's reputation for using actors made the violence seem like part of the show. Fast-paced editing, dramatic music, and flashy graphics packaged the assault as entertainment. The context made viewers laugh instead of recoil. If the same footage had been uploaded as news, the reaction would have been outrage. But under Shock Factor's banner, it was just another viral moment. The audience wasn't heartless. They were misled by the creator's carefully built illusion. They thought they were in on the joke, not realizing the punchline was painfully real. The truth came out when unedited footage leaked online. No music, no cuts, just a raw shot and clear audio. A panicked voice off camera shouted, "Stop, this isn't part of it." Proof the violence wasn't scripted. The punch, the gasp, the chaos, all real, not performance. The creator's control vanished in an instant. The leaked clip spread fast, recontextualizing the event as a real assault. Viewers who once praised the acting now saw undeniable evidence of harm. Social media and news outlets dissected every frame. The illusion was shattered. The audience realized they'd witnessed a crime. The backlash was immediate and fierce. Shock Factor's reputation crumbled overnight. The line between prank and violence was now impossible to ignore. Under fire, Alex and Ben scrambled to apologize. They claimed the victim signed a release form and took a cash payment after the fact. But post-assault consent isn't real consent. It doesn't erase a crime. Legal experts were blunt. You can't retroactively agree to be assaulted. Their defense revealed a deep misunderstanding of law and ethics. The apology was more about saving their brand than taking responsibility. The creators tried to make the problem disappear, not make things right. The internet saw through it and wasn't buying it. The fallout was swift. Sponsors dropped Shock Factor, and YouTube suspended their monetization. The video was removed, but the damage was done. Millions had already seen it. Law enforcement began investigating, and legal consequences loomed. The victim's assault was broadcast worldwide, his privacy gone. Shock Factor's name became a cautionary tale, not a brand. Their pursuit of viral fame had crossed a line with real-world consequences. Cameras don't create immunity from the law. Filming violence doesn't make it entertainment, it just documents a crime. Not all pranks are harmless, and the cost of crossing the line can be permanent. The real shock was what we were willing to accept in the name of content.